8-game road trip. Played just up Interstate 80 in Sacramento less than 24 hours ago, and we are underway. Young up court for the Hawks.
Bogdanovich to Collins. John. Good ball movement. Tony Snell out for a deep three by Trey. Rebounded and stuck in by John Collins.
In the box score, it doesn't matter.
Collins, little baseline pass. Young way downtown for three, and Collins there to clean it up. Plays through the contact, no call. And Atlanta basketball leading by one. Collins quick swing. Bogdanovich side pocket three is pure. Blew a tire, lost his balance, and back come Wiseman, showing off a little handle in the open court. And he almost had himself a layup there, but left it on the against Sacramento last night. The last couple of games, he's averaged about 22 per, and him still being a member of the Warriors
is only going to put him in position to be locked, loaded, and ready when this team is whole and ready to get back into the playoff and championship picture.
That time, Collins with a short jumper.
You can visit Warriors.com to donate now for the Warrior Community Foundation, supporting nonprofits that focus on youth development, empowering young girls everywhere to thrive.
Sounds exciting to me, Mark Jackson. I don't know about you. I love it.
It absolutely makes it so interesting and exciting and fun time to watch. I didn't know, quite honestly, I didn't know how I would feel about it, but I'm really excited and looking forward to it.
Wiseman with the miss, and you know, it's interesting. I think about that, Mark, what was it, 2 years ago, Denver
playing type of environment, and that's why you want to make sure you put as many wins in the basket as you possibly can.
Many basketball fans around the world.
One of the absolute greats in the history of the game, you know, and I had the privilege of playing for the Los Angeles Clippers when he was the general manager.
Regal presence about him. 11-point lead for the Hawks, their biggest lead of the ball game. Trey Young, great defensive rotation to come up with the steal. Michigan Wolverine, former assistant coach with the Miami Heat, doing a great job in the NCAA men's tournament.
Done an outstanding job all year long.
Back in the day that as a rookie, you were impressed with Draymond Green's ability to be vocal and say the right things. Collins from the edge, got it.
In the league, and also during situations where a coach would be like, no, young fellas should be seen and not heard, shut your mouth. No, if you know the game and you understand, as we see the lob pass from Collins to Clint Capella with the finish.
Here's Young. Now they run a double team at him, take him out of his hands. Collins, boy, he's done a fantastic job this year of stretching the floor with his three-pointers. 20-point lead for the Atlanta Hawks. 22 wins against 22 losses on the season. Poole goes 1 for 2.
Well, Kevin Durant comes back healthy and whole. Fortunately, hopefully he does. And he's taking the right time. And
here's 15 and 14 a night, and nobody talks about him.
And it's not a surprise because we see the contact with Poole getting the basket.
Pulls it back. Here's Collins. Hawks have been able to stretch the floor a lot with Collins on the edges and Capella, the pick and roll man, a little bit more frequently. Bogdanovich. Collins for three, got it off in time, but left it short.
Calm, being clear, and then being connected as a team, especially being connected when it came time to winning ball games. Going to face adversity. He wanted his team to be tied together, handling tough situations, and then responding.
Young over to Collins, steps in with three ball. Butter.
And the Warriors have not had any kind of defensive mindset for 2 games here. Wiggins, beautiful block. And now Andrew pushing the other way. Oubre looking for a seam on Snell and puts it up and in.
15-point lead for the Atlanta Hawks.
And we joke about it as the Warriors going to somewhat of a zone. We joke about it and say expensive, assistant coach.
Rehabilitation has been a presence on the bench during games as well. John Collins betting on himself in free agency next year.
My apologies. The game needs a healthy Steph Curry and a healthy Klay Thompson.
Versatility was next level. I put you on the spot, and you knocked down the clutch shot right there, partner.
Well, you're far too kind, man.
Off the miss. Off the miss. Here comes Poole. 15-point lead for the Hawks. And they turn the ball over. Bogdanovich on the move. Nice fake. And sets up Collins with a little room service. 16-point lead. Collins back into the ball game for the Atlanta Hawks. See the difference in three-point shooting. Collins, foul, counted. Putting up a number tonight. Mark, to be honest with you, I thought that Draymond Green's presence tonight would have more of a defensive impact than it has so far in this ball game.
And it's funny you mentioned Nico's dad, Pace watching him play. It doesn't matter whether you're a first-year player as a lob to Collins finishing off the Herder pass.
Remember Pace Mannion playing back in the day? Nico, a high school All-American. Frankly, the Warriors were very excited when they had an opportunity to grab him in the second round. Mark Jackson, you'll find Mrs. Jones and I on a plane heading to Florence, then Rome, then the Amalfi Coast. Tell you what, for a lot of American players, they've made wonderful careers over in Italy playing professional basketball.
They really have.
Great lives, yeah. Bogdanovich off the curl. Relocates and gets it back. Now Collins on the block over the shorter Pascal and knocks it down. Big time move. And Pascal up court for Golden State. Approaching 4.5 minutes to go.
I'm in total agreement. If you're that good, and we're talking about being fair, be fair across the board.
I'd love to see both of them right now in the WNBA. Collins. Hayes back to Bogdanovich. Collins has a mismatch. No double team. Jumps right over the top of Mulder, who had no chance.